Who don't want to be admired? Who don't want to be respected? Tell me. Who don't want to be addressed as a big boy or a big girl? Please, if you know you don't like any of this, you are free to tell me in the comment section. I think I know what to do. Our discussion will be centered on this today. Hey lovelies, welcome to another episode of Goldentalkz. I am Gold Opera. Today's video will be all in one. We'll be talking about people, lifestyles, and societal trend. You're invited for a party, like let me say next month. You're already preparing a dress to wear for the party. Some people even go to the extent of finding out the caliber of people that will be attending the party so they can prepare a fitting dress or a feel-along dress. Some even, in fact, I'm discussing on the both genders, the boys and the girls. Some people even go to the extent of lending cars from friends or body groceries just to impress, just to be recognized. A lot of people do this today. What does it mean to be a big guy? What do you understand by that word, big guy? You know, this question will appear in two parts, for the males and for the females. So I'm going to begin with the male. What does it mean to be a big boy? Is it that you're from an affluent home, you have a reasonable amount of money in your account, or you wine and dine with the politicians? That automatically qualifies you to be a big boy? And for the ladies, let's talk. What does it mean to be a big girl? Is it that you are from an affluent home, or you have a wealthy friend like a millionaire or a politician who foots your bill, pay for your expensive accommodation, or you wear the latest human hair wig or the latest frontal wig? Automatically you become a big girl. You know, there's a stage you get to in life. You need to create a niche for yourself. You need to create a room for yourself, a personal room that has only your properties in it. You can bring in properties and take out properties without being questioned by anyone, unlike a public room. I don't know if you get where I'm driving to. Okay, good. I'm going to cite this for reference purposes because I have viewers from the US. In the Miss Universe Jamaica 2024 finals, one of the queens was asked this question, a very sensitive question. What do men like in women? It's a sensitive question, right? Owing to the environment that she was at that point. But she approached the question diplomatically. She answered, and I quote, "I think that as a progressive woman, you should focus on whom you are authentically. The impact that you can offer to the world, what you can make out of the world, how you can empower and inspire others, rather than what men like in us." She mentioned some points as authenticity, focus, inspiration, empowerment. What a brilliant answer. The question can also be applied to men because I'm speaking on the both genders, as I said. So instead of trying to impress anyone or feel among or trying to be called a big boy or a big girl, I want us to focus on these 4 points that I want to discuss. The first one is authenticity. This is the real you. I'm not saying you should exhibit all your naturals, no. But acknowledge the fact that you don't have much while you strive for financial progress. It's even better you have luxury and pretend you have nothing than when you don't have anything you claim you have. So this is not the time to impress anyone, or just focus on whom you are and what you can do. The second point I want us to discuss is personal accomplishment. I said personal accomplishment and not group or family accomplishment. No, personal accomplishment. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. I took permission from Elvis before I decided to tell this story. Elvis and I have been friends for some years now, so I can tell a few things about him. Elvis is from an affluent home. When you say a family is well rooted financially, Elvis' family is one of them. He had his first degree here in Nigeria in medicine and was sent to Canada for his master's. So when he finished his master's program, he was asked to return to Nigeria to take up the family's thriving business. But Elvis is a career-oriented person. he wanted to practice as a medical doctor. So while still in Canada, a side note, he decided to take up writing skills. He loved to write. So he attended a formal class for the writing and was a certified writer. He became a certified writer. And his writing skills took up international recognition. He writes for several organizations in different countries and he's well paid. He's also an ESL tutor. So after he tried his best. He tried his best to convince his family that he wanted to practice as a medical doctor. But everything failed. And you know our Nigerian parents, our African parents, they want to dictate everything you are going to do, including the day you are going to die. They took off all the family possessions that was in Elvis' care as the first son. While all this were going on, Elvis wasn't perturbed. Surprisingly, he wasn't. Do you know why? Because he has a strong financial backing, his writing skills, and also he's an ESL tutor. So after everything was stripped away from him, he took off his few things and traveled back to Canada and established himself a writer and an ESL tutor. He's still in Canada, doing well. So the younger brother, the second son, had to take up the family business. So that's the story. Lessons learned, right? Good. The third point is uniqueness. When you are doing one or two things, or whether in your area of interest or not, try to be unique, try to be unparalleled, unequal in what you are doing, because there is competition everywhere. Make sure that what you are doing is attention calling. So this is not the time to impress anyone or try to feel among. No, try to be unique in whatever you are doing. So the fourth point I want us to discuss is history. There are three benefits of history to us. One, it gives us our self-respect. The second one is it reminds us of our individual sense of identity. And the last one is our reclaimed narratives. So these are the significance of history in the life of humans. But remember that if you don't establish any of this, there will be no history or story to tell. This is not the time to impress anyone or try to feel among or to be called a big guy. For the guys, when you want to approach a lady, you start wearing your trouser very well. You try to wear your trouser very well, or put on your tie very well, as if the trouser is trying to fall off your waist. No. Or for the ladies, you try to put on the best body grocery, like try to lend the latest frontal wigs or the most expensive human hair just to impress a guy. Or you try to lend a car from someone just to impress a lady or a guy. No, this is not the time. This is the time for you to create a niche for yourself, to create a personal room for yourself. Furnish that room, make it aesthetic, so that if the family's room is not comfortable or conducive for you, you have a safe place to shelter. That is what it means to be a big guy. If you've stayed to the end of this video, my love, this is for you. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if this is your first time coming across my video. Thank you very much. See you in my next episode.